What's going on, guys? It's another day, and I'm excited to be here with you guys. I'm in New Jersey, and it's pretty cold. If you guys see my actual coat, let me show it to you guys. I don't know if many of you guys know about this, but this is called a Shearling. This coat weighs about 25 pounds, and it is legit, real. I don't know if you want to call it cowhide, but this is the stuff that dreams are made of when it's cold. Now today, because I live in New Jersey, it just decided to be 21 degrees this morning, and it decided for the high to be 41 degrees. So I had to pull out my big coat when it's cold. That's what I do. And I got my infinity scarf on too, but I guess I could take that off as well if I get it from over my hat. All right. So with that said, guys, so most of you guys know my favorite game is Marvel Avengers. So much so that I created the Stadia Avengers YouTube channel, the Stadia Avengers Discord, the Stadia Avengers Facebook channel, the Stadia Avengers Facebook group message. Guys, I created so much stuff when this game, and I did it 1 month before the game launched. So I fully backed this game, and eventually, we had crybabies and people complaining, blah, 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 about the game. So eventually I slowly kind of just started playing other stuff, right? And so, but it's time to get back into some Marvel Avengers, guys. We got an update today, and last time I checked, it wasn't live for the Stadia community. So, Stadia is like the redheaded stepchild. But I'll check it again, and I'll see if it's live. I'm also going to run down everything that's in this update. But, guys, we're going to play some games. So a good friend of mine, we became really close recently. I like to call him a friend. My guy, none other than Wilson is what I call him. He's going to join me today on some Stadia Avengers. So that means we got 2 free spots. And if anybody else is available, then join in. So what I'm going to do right now is I'm going to pull up a chair. I hope you guys pull up a chair. And I'm going to join the show. And we're about to go. Also, if you're new and you're watching this back, I'm a.k.a. the all-purpose champ. That means I do gaming. Also, I'm the master of vlogging. That means my whole life is on YouTube. From birthdays to Christmas to my wedding to anniversaries, you name it. And also, I'm the cowboy, and that just means I was born for entertaining. And all of that makes me the king of content. It's all on this channel, guys. So with that being said, now that I've talked you guys to death, for any of the people who decided to check out Marvel Avengers, let me get my phone. I threw over here. Okay. Turn that down. No, I said let me turn that down. Okay, there we go. And let me throw on my glasses. And we're gonna pull up I'm gonna pull up a Stadia. I'm gonna create a Stadia party chat, and let's see if we get Wilson in here. It's still not live? Wow. Oh man, this is it's not cool, man. Let me go online. So earlier today I asked the Marvel Avengers page when it will be live, and apparently they didn't respond. So whatever. It's all good. It's all good. All right, let me pull up Stadia. Got my controller. I'm gonna just do a party chat. Can't believe this thing isn't updated yet. Well, no, let me not say that. I can believe that, actually. All right, start a party, make it private, go to parties. How do I find my own party? So I left my party. Let's do it again. Go to parties, start a party, private party. There we go. All right, invite my guy. There we go. Invite you to the chat. So just jump on in, connect the party, switch my mic to party. All right, cool. All right, let's do it. Your mic says it's off, but it's up to you whether or not you decide to put your mic on. You don't have to, not at all. So it's not you know, they're too busy dealing with PS5. Guys, so the PS5 version is actually having a little bit of issues right now. So that's it's a little messed up. But before I do that, let's do this though. Let me actually let's see. Let's actually go through the patch notes. Let's see what's up. All right, so this is what I'll do. Let's see. Bam. Let's go over the patch notes. I'm just gonna breeze through them for the most part. So let's not get too crazy with this. You know what I'm saying? We're just gonna give a little overview. I don't expect to read everything. All right, so Marvel Avengers. Let me make sure everything. The volume's still good. Yep, we're still doing good. All right, so get this off of my screen. All right, so Marvel Avengers version 2.3 patch notes. So I was reading this earlier. So today, again, guys, it says March 29th for PlayStation, Xbox, Steam, and Stadia. So maybe that was a mistake. I don't know. But it says patch 2.3 is about the war table. So guys, just know, I was talking to my guy Kachil earlier, it's about the war table. So some people might feel some type of way and feel like, hey, I turned the game on, I didn't see anything new. Also, let me get in the chat, guys. I want to say what's up to Ray the Gaming Cyborg is in the building. What's going on, Ray? He is driving and listening. Bruce Campbell's in the building. Mike's in the building. Matt's in the building. David, as you know, is in the building. Simpleton is in the building. Thank you guys for tuning in. Maker, what's going on, Maker? I thought you said Iron Man days were over. Who said that, Maker? I'd never say that. Let's see. I am doing good, Stadia Pro. Thank you for asking. Stadia hasn't gotten the update yet, they said on Twitter. Yeah, so I wrote them on Twitter and asked about it. So I didn't see their response. They didn't respond to me yet, but this is Streamlabs. So because I'm gonna do gameplay, I'm gonna try to go back to Streamlabs whenever I do gameplay. My Streamlabs is set up armed to the teeth. I told you guys I watched like 30 hours of video to get myself. So my Streamlabs is legit, right? But I have this weird thing where every time I say I'm gonna play it, like for some reason, literally it'll crash and it ends my stream. So let's see. Hopefully it don't happen. I think they do that to try to make you pay for. I heard you could pay for a thing, so when it crashes, it still stays on. I don't know, but I don't never get any issues with stuttering. My thing is smooth. Uh, I don't learn what my gaming laptop has versus how fast my internet is versus my bit rate, my blah blah blah. So I'm straight. So if anybody got any questions about Streamlabs, let me know, and I'll literally tell you to copy my settings. And then we just figure out what your settings should be. But anyway, thanks for asking. Let's see. Says it's on, but says not coming through. You in the chat? Oh, okay. On the oh wait, let me go back and check. Here, let's check that. All right, so see right here, it says playing Avengers. Your thing says off. So here, let's check. Let's see. Oh, that's me. Whoops. My bad. All right, so I'm in party chat now. But your thing still say, oh, so you probably got to do this. Click the wheel, go down to party chat, make sure you got party chat on, because as you can see, I have party chat off. All right. Anyways, let's get through this real quick. So this is mainly about the war table. It says patch 2.3 is all about the war table, and our goal was to make the onboarding process simple for new players. We've updated mission chains in the war table to streamline this process. And Nick Fury returns in the game to guide players through these changes. So pretty much when you start a game and you got I'm assuming a lower level character, you're going to see Nick Fury and he's going to guide you through. So I think I got 2 characters that's not that high. But I did read this and they got pretty much characters from 0 to 9, from 10 to above, and blah, blah, blah. So new mission chain led by Nick Fury has been added. Reigning Supreme missions change. Rewards are now included in the mission chains. So pretty much a bunch of stuff with the mission chains, what they change. But if you see this, they got a repeating pattern. So Shield Protects mission chains has been updated to unlock when any hero is at least power level or 20. So if you're already power level or 20, then you'll see these missions already on there. So what they wanted to happen is you don't see certain missions on the table until you reach a certain level, right? Because sometimes you would see missions that you can't even get to because your character isn't powerful enough. So they changed that. Let's see, War Table updates missions. So all drop zone hives and threat sectors are now always available on the War Table, which is pretty cool. I can't stand where I'm looking like crazy. I just want to do a drop zone, man. I just want to do a quick mission. Like, where's my drop zones, right? Faction missions will now be removed from the war table upon completion. And that's cool, too. Like, if I already did it, then get rid of it, right? Then again, I like doing certain missions over. I don't know. So, new wasteland drop zones, threat sectors have been added. That's cool. A new wasteland vault has been added. So they added a bunch of stuff to the wasteland, which is cool. Let me see. Hero harm training rooms are now set to player power level 1. Okay, so that's a bunch of stuff you see. War table update faction. So shield faction missions givers will now provide vote mission chains instead of villain sector mission chains once per day. Okay, and a new weekly elite vote mission chain will be given. Inhuman Alliance faction mission givers are now the only way to start villain sector missions chains once per day. So I'm gonna have to pay attention to that. A new weekly elite villain sector mission chain will be given. So I wonder if that little kiosk is still there or not. Let me check the chat, see what you guys are saying. Crow, what's going on, man? Apparently 2.3 patch is having a lot of issues. So I see online it says it's having issues with PlayStation. But they didn't say anything about anybody else. Let me see. Oh, you are in game or party chat and the player with Cowboy. Yeah, so jump into party chat. Let's click back over. Let's just check because you know I could be messing stuff up. I'm in party chat, okay? And you just got to make sure you go into party chat. You got a bunch of settings. This is pretty cool. All right, let me finish getting through this real quick. Whoops. All right, so let me see. So war table updates matchmaking. So they added some extra stuff with matchmaking. We'll read a little bit. Matchmaking is now only available, or sorry, only enabled for the following mission type. So now only certain things you can matchmake. New features. So checkpoint rewards for the. So this is the Descendant Sound raid. So for the raids. Now you don't have to wait till you get all the way through the raid. It's kind of like Destiny. You'll get to a certain checkpoint, you'll get rewards. You go on, you get rewards. You get to the very end, you get rewards. So if people drop out, at least you got to a certain spot. The only problem is now people are probably only going to play a certain spot and then drop out. So they really need to add the ability for people to pop in. All right, so this is a bunch of stuff you get. Vote villain sector rewards. So that's pretty cool. Hero bound mega hives. So let me see the mega hives. will work a little differently from other hero-bound missions because of the elimination mechanic. Okay, I got it. So when people drop out. Okay, so if your hero is above power level 140, even if you are knocked out during the Mega Hive, you will be able to claim weekly rewards after completing the hive. Oh, that's cool. All right. Matchmaking changes. Quick matches, and they did some stuff for join to the Quinjet. Let's read that one. On joining the strike team, players will now load directly into the Quinjet, skipping the load, the main menu. We're introducing a voting system, so you could vote on which things you want, and they're also adding a kick a player system. So I read that earlier, so that's going to be crazy. So voting for matchmaking, blah, blah, blah. All right. Let's see. Reassemble campaign initiative and Avengers initiative. Let's see. They fixed a bunch. These are the bugs that they fixed. Multiplayer and matchmaking, fix issues doing that. Art and animation, user interface, combat, gear chain, challenges and rewards. These are all the bugs they fixed. Damn, it's a lot of bugs. Apparently, they got some new bugs, though. So Hulk, Iron Man, as you can see, they fixed some bugs for different people. Known issues they fixed. And there we go. So with that being said, come back on to me, which is cool, guys. They have this, it's like a remote on your phone that I got from my phone. So what I'm simply doing is I just press a button and bam, it just switches the screen. So it's pretty cool. Pretty cool. Guys, I will say Streamlabs OBS is really, really good. You know, the quality is great. You could boost it up as much as you want, the 4K, whatever you like, right? But I just don't like every so often it crashes. So that is a legit thing. And it bothers me. So anyway, before we get into the thing, let me check the chat one more time. I'm in the party chat, but I can't hear you through it. And my mic, let's see, taking the mic. So let's do this. Let me see. Is it live on Stadia yet? No, it's not live on Stadia yet. Click the off option, resetting it. Let's see. Yo, what's going on, man? Thanks for tuning in to my stream. I was checking out a lot of your stream the other day. And I think you're man, a cool content creator. I'm glad a buddy of mine's told me about your channel. And by the way, guys, I'm talking about my guy, Doragon. Let me know if I said that wrong or not. But yeah, man, your content was really great. I enjoyed it and I shared it like crazy. So good stuff. And that's what's cool, right? I watched your stuff, we commented it, and then check it out. You're watching some of my stuff. So I think it's cool if we do that for each other in the you know, in the community. Not on Chromecast, any ideas? Thanks still. Oh, you know why? Because if you're on a Chromecast, I think you're only gonna be able to do party game chat. So that's what I'll do. Let's just focus on game chat. I think that's what it is. And I'm not in the game yet. So let me go to game chat. You know what? Let me just switch over right now. We're going to go right into the game. So we'll just do that. So I'll go to game chat. And I think that's what it is. I don't think you could do party chat on the Chromecast Ultra. So let's go to, and I'm not in the game yet. So here, let's start the game. And then game chat should be able to click on. I'll turn the game chat and we should be good. I'm pretty sure that's what it is. If anybody knows, let me know. But I think that's what it is. Guys, you got to check out my guy channel, man. Dora Dragon. He has some awesome content. And you guys all know our guy Dre. Dre told me about his channel. And I literally watched 2 of his videos back to back. It was pretty cool. Let's see. Matter of fact. Oops, wrong person. I like the fact that they added that go to channel feature. Guys, he is a good content creator. And let's see, it's D-O, right? Well, I'll spell dragon. And then is D-O and then dragon. Guys, I'm adding his channel. You know me, man. I love supporting everybody. So here is his YouTube channel. Definitely go check him out. I'll pin it in the comments. And if you want to check out some awesome content where a person who's like, man, he's literally breaking down Stadia and really technical information. He had a video that was talking about GFN, and he said first he started off and said, "What is GFN?" And it was really cool how he broke it down and really gave me a different perspective of GFN. And also he did a video saying, "Is Stadia dead?" And so it was awesome. So I love promoting content creators. Check him out. Like I said, guys, Dre, the SBC legend, that's our guy. We love him. He's always playing games with you, Stadia Pro. And he hit me up and said, "Hey, check out this guy channel." And I was glued to his channel. And I watched like probably over 40 minutes of his content back to back, which was kind of cool. Anyways, so let's see now, Wilson. Let's go to game chat. Oh, I guess I got to be in the game. All right, let's get in the game. And then I'm pretty sure that's the issue we're having. So let's jump to the game. Oh, wait. I meant to check and see the update. But I wonder if the update's gonna like change the title screen or something, because this is still the Black Panther stuff. So, but I could pause it and then we'll see at down in the lower left hand corner. It's gonna say what update. They were at 2.4 or 2.24 something like that. So, all right, I got some shipments. So let's see. Let me go to settings. Yeah, so they're at 2.24 exactly. So they're not there yet. So the update is not live. So I got all the, oh yeah. So see, I can still pick my stuff from here. And then we're gonna get Wilson in. And you guys just comment, man. I love reading comments. I'll be pausing the game every now and then, looking down at the comments. All right, Wilson sent me a message. But Wilson, I'm about to invite you to the game now. Let's get you up in here. All right, let's see. Where are you at? There you go. All right, so I invited you to the game. I'm pretty sure once you're in the game, then we're going to be able to hear you. Yep, just sent the invite. Sorry that I'm slow. All right, let me check out the chat. Let's see. Maker Chaos said, "Rest in peace." Who just died? All right, my guy Winstar sub. Guys, this is what we do, man. We promote other people. You guys got channels, man. Let me know. Now I'm not saying you have to subscribe, right? But I'm just saying that I think he has really good content, and if you end up checking out his channel, I personally think you'll find stuff on his channel that you'll like. So that's just my my observation of checking out his channel. Once you guys go to the channel, then it's up to you to decide if you actually like his content to subscribe or stay subscribed, So that's all I'm saying. But nowhere am I saying that you guys have to subscribe to people I recommend. But I just do want to recommend good content creators. And guys, how about we talk about my Incredible Hulk with the cowboy hat? Like, come on. All right, Wilson, where you at? Stadia Party working. Oh, it does. Okay. Quit by accident. No, it's all good. All right, that's you. Hey. All right, let's go check out the sound options. See what's going on. All right, party. Why am I still in party chat? Go to game chat. All right, let's go check. Let's go view this party. So I'm confused. So you said it does work, right? So here, let me check. So he's in the game now. We go to game chat. Okay, I'm leaving on game chat. You know what's funny? I don't hear my game. Okay, I don't hear my game volume, so hold on. This is a thing about OBS is sometimes you gotta get it together. My OBS might be it might be on my microphone because I usually use here. Let me just plug it in and see if that's what it is. Usually I keep my OBS for my headset mic because I don't hear the game. Let me see if this pulls on the game volume. All right, let's see. Yeah, there you go. That's my game volume. And let me see. All right, cool. So now you guys can hear the game. So if you was talking to me, Wilson, I didn't have the game volume on. So maybe I didn't hear you. Anyway, guys, also today at 7 o'clock p.m. Eastern, which is about an hour and 10 minutes from now, I'm going to be doing another episode of the SBC Spotlight. It's going to be someone you guys know that's going to be actually a part of the Spotlight. So you guys should check it out today. Let me do something real quick. Let's see. Let me get rid of my background real quick. Let's do that. All right, now, cooking with grease. All right, so let's go. We still got the old system. Let me see. Do you think Avengers will have another expansion? Yeah. So they are. So I don't know how closely you follow the game. Probably not much at all. But they are about to announce their next roadmap. So last year they announced it March 18th. So people, the rumors was they thought they was going to announce it last week, but they haven't announced it yet. So they announced last week that on the 24th would be this update. They pushed the update back to today, and obviously it looked like they're having a little bit of issues. But yeah, the roadmap is very it's due to come out very soon. Very soon. So let's do this. I can't wait to see what the stuff is going to look like when they get it done. But here, let me see what 2 villain sectors we got. Oh, they got these 2. I don't know. Well, let's do this, Wilson. First, let's try to figure out what's going on. All right, should I be able to hear you through the game chat too? Because I can't. Yeah, you. So you should be able to hear me. Now, here's the thing. Let me. All right. So I can hear myself. And you guys can hear the game, right? So you can hear what's going on in the game. Yeah, if I can hear what's going on in the game, then I should be able to hear you. Here, I'll even turn it up all the way to the max just for the hell of it. Yeah, so I can hear the game, and I should be able to hear you. But let's do this. I'll exit my party, right? Let me lead the party, which is weird because I'm not really in a party. I'm not in a party chat. I'm in the regular game chat. Here, let's just leave it anyway. Maybe that's the issue. I'm like, maybe I kind of got a chat going, but I shouldn't have a chat. Okay, yeah, there you go. Let me join your chat. Sorry about this, guys. All right, let me jump in. Join the chat. Yeah, maybe we should do that from the beginning. All right, view the party. You're the party leader. See, for whatever reason, to me, it shows your mic is off. So I know you can see it yourself on the screen. Now, let me get to the chat. Let me see. Yeah, this is strange issues, but they always have some weird stuff. What shirt? Play game AR. Let me see. Yo, Lo-Fi Monk, what's going on? Let's see. Could have sworn Lo-Fi Monk was smiley face was purple. It says mom. I think this is one of those weird Stadia issues. So hold on. All right. So it says switch your mic to this party. Oh. All right. So if you can see on my screen, it shows your mic is off. Let me do something. I'm in party chat. Let me just go not right now. And then come back, right? And then let me go do it again. Guys, if you know what we could do, I know it's like sometimes Stadia has some like weird issues. All right, here, let me do this. I'm gonna leave, and I'm going to I'm just gonna exit out my Stadia and then come right back into my Stadia, and let's see if that works. Like, I'm just gonna close out my Stadia, and then I'll open it back up. I don't think that's the issue, but we'll see. All right, closed out Stadia. Open a new Stadia. Okay, I'll let y'all guys see. Let's see. Stadia again. All right, I'm gonna go back in Stadia. Matter of fact, Wilson, send me another invite, and then send me another party chat. All right, cool. So I just got a new. And the funny thing is, I seen the party chat. Okay, there we go. Came to my phone. It's funny. I seen it on my phone first. All right, so I'm about to join. I seen it on my phone first. All right, I probably can hear you now.
Bro, hi.
There we go. There we go. We're in business,
Finally,
baby.
man.
Yeah, it was a Stadia issue, obviously. That's what it was.
Ah, well, it's a couple years in, but cloud gaming, it's still working out its kinks, isn't it?
Yes, it is. And listen, man, this is the first time I got to hear your voice, and we've been playing some games for a couple weeks now. So let me formally get to congratulate you for winning. Last week, you won the Mad Streets game, so you got to get a free game. So that was cool.
I did, man. I was over the moon with that.
Yeah, man. I thought that was pretty cool. So I was telling you about the one of my favorite missions. It's that robot mission. You know, like the big. I call it the spider robot, but maybe it's 4 legs, or is it 6 legs?
I think it's 6. I think it's
Yeah.
6.
But
Is it the big mech? Because they've got the
yeah,
flying mech and then they've got the spider mech, don't they?
yeah, Spider-Man. Yeah. So here's my question for you: who should we go beat up? You want to beat up? You want to beat up? What's his name? You want to beat up? Who should we beat up, man? Are we gonna beat up? Damn, what the hell is Abomination, or you want to beat up Taskmaster?
Oh, let's go for Abomination.
All right, let's do it. Now, you said you got some high level characters, so do you want to put it all the way up to the max? Make it challenging?
I'm happy to put it up to the max. Yeah, go for it.
All right, let's do it. Let's do it. I hope they change where when you turn up, like you change. Okay, you want to put it up to the max. I want them to change it so that you don't have to click in and click out. Like sometimes when I click out, I wonder like, wait, did it stay? Did it stay on that level? Like that's always weird to me. You should just be able to click it and it starts the level.
Well,
so it's Abomination.
Hopefully they're gonna start.
So I gotta use.
Sorry.
Hulk. No, it's Abomination. So I gotta use Hulk. If any of you guys want to join us, let us know. Let me see who I'm gonna use as my companion. Gotta get Iron Man, right?
Gotta be Iron Man.
Yeah. My companion, but who are you using anyway? Oh, you got.
I'm set to Iron Man at the minute, but I'm gonna go for Miss Marvel.
Really? Okay.
She's always a laugh. She's always a laugh. My girlfriend thinks she looks gross when she makes her fists huge, man. She thinks it's vile, makes her feel sick.
Hey, man, listen. She gotta knock some people around. Now here's the
For
thing. It
God's
says
sake.
power level low. Why is that? Maybe they did they update it and make it more powerful?
Is that over a certain character?
I mean, I got 150. You got 150. Oh well.
I don't have anything saying power level low.
Yeah, on my screen it just said in red. I don't. Maybe it's a glitch. I don't know. But anyway, we're about to go in there. So you can hit launch.
Yeah, that looks
ready?
like a glitch. Oh, yeah. I always forget that it wants both used to launch.
Proto said the magic of the cloud. And from time to time, I'm just going to read the chat.
Avengers.
Yeah, of course, man, of course.
One of AIM's cloning labs.
Now, so they said now it's just going to pull us into this part.
I'm
when
sure
we
agree that we can't let that happen.
What does it say?
We
when
need to take down whatever foe she's resurrected.
It's gonna
yeah, when you join each other's game, you aren't going to wander around like the anthill or anything anymore. It's just going to jump you straight into the Quinjet so you can pick a mission.
Nice. Yeah, because you know what? Running around the anthill and stuff was cool, but it was kind of pointless.
Yeah, it's
cool,
like Destiny the Farm. It's
yes.
it's got a couple of Easter eggs. It's kind of interesting. You can chill with a couple of characters, but really, like, you just want to load up a mission.
Yeah, I agree. There we go, boys and girls.
They have the tower locked down with an elite guard team. You're gonna have to take them out before you can enter the facility.
So here's the question. I'm super powered up. I don't really think I need to find anything. Do you want to just go to the end and beat the hell out of him, or are you trying to...
Yeah, okay,
cool,
let's just go beat him up.
Yeah, alright. Good. I'm glad we're on the same page. But we could... Hold on, wait. I gotta destroy this car because I'm the Hulk.
Because you're the Hulk.
Cool. Nice.
That's appropriate.
Oh, I hear you're destroying stuff.
Well, Kamala learned all her smashing stuff from the Hulk, didn't she?
Well, I think she did, because remember, in the game, they was running around together for a while.
Yeah. So who do you think they're going to bring out next, then? Do you think it's going to be Yelena still?
Okay, so, no. They actually explained who's coming. So,
oh, right, nice.
So people thought it was going to be her, because remember, they said it was going to be an echo character, meaning a character that could be very similar to another character, kind of like
yeah, like a mirror, the two Hawkeyes.
Yes, the two Hawkeyes and Kate Bishop. But they actually revealed who it's gonna be, and it's not gonna be Alina, or however you say her name. It's actually gonna be Jane Foster.
Oh, it's gonna be Jane Foster then,
Jane.
as like a what's it, female Thor? That's it,
Correct.
Isn't it?
Yep. So that's what it's gonna be. Now the question is it going to be, so the rumor is, well, they pretty much said it's going to be her, but I don't know if she's going to be before She-Hulk. I think that's the thing, that she's going to hold us over until She-Hulk.
Well, the thing is, Thor Love and Thunder comes out, when's that? That's like July or August or something, and that's going to introduce, what's-her-face, isn't
Jane
it?
Foster, yep. As,
but She-Hulk comes out, is it June? I know that's the next TV show due.
So the show got delayed. The show got delayed.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, so I'm not
It
sure.
has, but it was set for March, and it's now coming out in June, so it's still due to come out before Thor is.
Oh, well, either way, the Echo character that they talked about, that's who it's going to be. So again, that's what I'm saying. I don't know exactly when, but the Echo character will be Jane Foster. Because that guy Miller that everybody with. So I kind of like watch a lot of stuff with the Avengers game. I watch a lot of different people channels, and this guy named Miller, he like knows everything, and you know, he unveiled that's what it's going to be. And one of the guys, one of the developers also was on a show for a podcast and we talked about it. So now,
was it?
Okay.
What were you saying?
I got put down. I was going to ask you. Here's the question, right? So they're supposed to be She-Hulk, Captain Marvel, War Machine, and what is his name? With the metal arm, Winter Soldier. So So She-Hulk's supposed to be first of the four. Who do you think's coming after that?
Oh, I don't know. I would like to say Bucky, Winter Soldier, just because I think he'd have a fun fighting style. I like his whole, I like his gimmick, man. I think he's got a fun wit about him because he's old like Captain America, but he's a bit darker than Captain America is too.
If this might be too loud for you guys, hold on, let me turn this. Okay, Let me know how the sound is of the game, guys, if it's too loud. Yo, Holtz, what's going on, brother? So, what part of... You're in the UK, right?
I am, yeah, man. I'm in the northeast near Newcastle.
Okay, cool. My stepdad is... This is strange when I tell you this. So, he was born in Jamaica, but then his family moved to England, and he lived in Birmingham. So,
All right.
he has like a Jamaican English accent. It's like so interesting, man.
That sounds pretty cool, that,
Yeah.
man. It does.
It's pretty cool. A couple weeks ago, I called him and I put him on speakerphone so everybody could hear him. Because Holtz, that's watching right now. Holtz, where are you from again? You're from
Ireland, isn't he? I think that's his accent.
There they are.
Yeah, I always forget. Holtz, you gotta let us know. But yeah, Holtz is a good guy. Now, do you want to open this door or no?
Yeah, it'll only take a second. There we go.
Let's do it. I opened up 2 already.
Yeah, I just did the other 2.
Oh, nice.
Oh man, I'm just loving being able to play on this with someone. You never match up with anyone.
Yeah, never. I don't know what's up with that, but brother, I am a fan of this game. I'm telling you, I put so much into this when it first came out, so I'm excited to get back into it now. I do know a lot of people will be playing World War Z, so I know that much.
Yes.
Folks, check it out. Here's the moment. My wife always brings my food in because around this time, I don't know, Sandy, if I'm gonna like this.
It's pepper steak.
Yeah, but the steak looked too light. So check it out, guys.
Bacon salad.
Okay, I know I'm gonna love the salad, but check it out, guys. So what is it again?
Pepper steak.
Pepper steak.
And bacon Caesar salad.
The meat looks so light. Like, I don't know, I'm weird about meat. Anyway, I will try it, but thank you. Let me let you guys see me do take my first bite. I'm gonna be right there, Wilson. I know you can handle this stuff.
Yeah, no worries, man.
I don't know. So I'm not a big fan of meat, Wilson, and so whenever my wife makes meat for me, she makes it really spicy, or she'll like, make really thin slices. Like that's just that I don't like the taste of meat, so it masks the taste if I have it really spicy and it's really thin. So
yeah.
But I could look at meat sometimes and look at like if it looks too like if I went out to eat steak, right? They would say, "How do you want it?" I would say, "I don't want it well done. I want it burnt." So when I see meat, so when I see meat and it's light in color, it makes me. I feel like I don't know if I'm gonna like the taste.
See, if meat gets too dry, I can't eat it. I can't have more than 2 or 3 bites of something that's too dry. Like even bloody chicken dippers, man. If they're in the oven for more than 5-10 minutes longer than they need to be, it's just too bland.
Oh, see, I'm the complete opposite. I need it kind of like dried out so I don't taste the meat, or like pretty much burnt. Like, let's say you made hamburgers on the grill, I want the black one, you know? For real.
What about bacon, man? You gotta like bacon, don't you?
Ooh, I love bacon, baby.
There we go.
I love
Who
bacon.
can't like bacon?
And I like ham as well, because ham has like a sweet taste to it.
Mm.
So yeah, I love bacon and I love ham. Oh, guys.
I like ham, but I think we have different ham to what you have over there. You always have like real ham, but we always have like the reformed stuff. Like our ham's more like bologna kind of.
Okay, I like bologna.
It's like super processed, you know what I mean? Whereas over there, your ham's like our gammon, isn't it? Like it's a solid chunk of meat.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, you get like a big chunk of meat. Guys, check it out. We are gonna put the pieces to this guy. Alright, so I put down my stuff with hope. Let me put some more down. Some extra damage. Oh, where are you going? You running? You running? Some more down. And this is one of my favorite moves right here, where he just punches the ground. Oh!
Oh, yeah.
Okay. Hold up, let me go. Here we go. you hold down triangle and then you keep tapping it, so he keeps pounding the ground.
That's my favourite one. See, I was playing with someone the other day, and they were saying that Hulk's way too nerfed, and I'd agree because I used to play the Hulk game on my Xbox original, and it just felt so much more fun. But there are some fun aspects to him still in this, like picking up huge chunks of the earth and launching at people and pounding the ground like that, man.
I think what's cool too with the Hulk is that that he can get his health back, right? By doing the rage. So that kind of makes him a little OP in a sense.
Yeah, that's what I like about Kamala as well. When she does her embiggen thing and you start hitting people, you get all your health back.
That is cool. I don't use her as much, but we're about to
there we go.
Done. So I don't want it to just be us playing and playing and playing. So every so often,
let's check the chat.
I'm gonna switch back. We could chat with the chat and see what you guys saying. Plus, we want to figure out what Holtz was saying. So Holtz, let's see. He said, "I'm 270 miles from Scotland. I'm a sea apart from Ireland, about 170, and Wales is 140 to Wales." Okay.
I think Wales is 140 to Wales. He means like to east or to west or something. I think he put Wales the second time by accident. So what, is he on the Isle of Man, Holtz? Are you on the Isle of Man?
Well, no, I wouldn't know. Let's see.
Oh, if he's a sea apart from Ireland and he's 270 miles from Scotland, is he down in England, down south somewhere?
I'm sure you're going to let us know soon. Mr. Urban said...
He doesn't have an English accent. His accent's either Irish or Scottish. I thought it was Scottish, but then he mentioned Ireland the other day, and I thought it might be Irish instead.
Yeah, I don't know. Mr. Urban said, "I used to ship games to Ireland, and what he said, and ashamed I didn't know that was a part of the UK." Okay, fair enough. Oh, he said,
to be fair, the south of Ireland isn't part of the UK. Just North Ireland.
Yeah, I have no clue. Geographically, I'm not that knowledgeable at all. Yeah, I'll mess it all up. So I'm trying to get it from the horse's mouth.
So whereabouts in America are you?
I live in New Jersey.
Where's New Jersey? That's like East Coast, isn't it, somewhere?
Yep, yeah, east. Yep, I'm in the Northeast. But when my daughter turns 18, which is in 2 years, we're gonna move to Florida. So I'm looking to go to where it's warm. Dude, today...
That's the whole American retirement plan, isn't it, Florida?
There you go, man. There you go. Listen, it was 21 degrees this morning.
See, that means nothing to me because I'm on Celsius. 21 degrees is pretty damn hot over here.
But, wait, so when you equate it to Celsius, then that's still not that cold to you?
Yeah, no. Well, no. If we had 21 degrees Celsius is absolutely boiling hot. Like, body temperature. This is how I always try and scale it. Like from Fahrenheit to Celsius. Body temperature in America is like 98 Fahrenheit or something like that. Yeah, we're 37 degrees Celsius. So I think it's something like a third. I don't know if that's always how it works, but our temperature's like a third of yours or something. I'm not sure.
Alright, from 98.
Confusing science stuff, man.
Yeah, man. But that's what makes us all different, you know, and unique.
Yeah. I'm not going to lie, I like America a lot more than I like Britain, but I've never been over there to actually witness it firsthand. Sure. I just think politically it's more interesting than Britain is. Britain seems slyer, it's older, so all the laws are a little bit more confusing and everything's been built on. Whereas in America, like, your oldest law is the Constitution, do you know what I mean? Which is like 200 years old. So it's just, I think the politics is just a bit more open, it's cleaner, and also you've just got so much space, man. Like, you've got every single climate just on that one continent.
That is true, yeah, that is true. Now, I would just want to say this, guys, just so you know, I didn't put Wilson up to say any of this, so if any of you guys disagree with him, that's his views and his opinions. All right, let's see.
Hey, man, I always try and convince people that America's the way to go. Like everywhere is messy politically, and everywhere is messy when it comes to
Yeah,
like
but you know what, Wilson?
race and poverty and that. Yeah.
I always wanted to move to Australia. Not that I've ever been there or anything, but I just felt like, man, you got a whole place that's pretty much looks like it's warm all the time, and
Mm.
everybody's pretty dark because of the sun. Like, I feel like it was, I don't know, just growing up, it seemed like a cool place, cool animals that we don't have over here. But
They've got some cool animals, but man, they've also got some spiders.
I knew
And
you was gonna say that.
those stories about the spiders coming out the toilet, man. I don't want a spider crawling up my ring while I'm trying to chill out
Yeah.
in the morning.
That might not be good. Holt said, he said Liverpool, northwest of England. I did say above. No one ever guessed my accent about from football fans. Listen, Holtz, why don't you jump on and chat with us, man, as we play? He could jump
Come.
right into a party chat. Hey, Paul said, Mr. Byron Play says, someone take his citizenship off of him.
Elizabeth about to slap David like Will Smith. Oh man.
And Vet said, Vet fully disagrees with Anthony eats dinner show. Is that are you saying I should have an eat dinner show, or I shouldn't be eating during the show? All right, so let's jump into another mission.
Yeah.
Let me switch my screen real quick.
Have you done any of the raids on here? Because I've never had the chance to do any of them, just
So-
because you never get 4 people in a party.
So you know what's cool? Remember we were talking today, and the guy Kachil?
Yeah.
Man, he is an expert in this game. So I did my first raid. Actually, I only ever did one raid, but I did it with him and Climax, and might have been maybe it's Crow.
Climax,
So,
he's the one who did the World War Z chat, isn't he?
yes, correct.
No, that's-
yes.
Oh,
Yes.
right, okay.
But he really, really got into this game. So, dude, we can set it up if you want, man.
Hey,
just so
man,
you can
I'd
be
love
able to
to,
do
just
it.
to get the... Yeah, I'd love to, just to see, like,
Yeah.
the daft little story from it, man. I mean,
Okay.
since I never got to play with people on multiplayer before, my main attraction for this game was it's another Marvel thing, and Marvel's
Yes.
always got good stories. MCU, I loved every single one of those
Yes.
movies, man. Every single one. To me, there's, like, 3 of them that are substandard, and the rest of them are all cinematic masterpieces over the past 20 years. They
Mhm.
really are. Like, I feel objective. I'm a massive MCU nerd, so I can't have an objective opinion, but I think objectively, MCU films just are some of the best films we've had
agree.
over the past 2 decades.
Yeah, because they have your highs and lows, right? Like they the way they put them together is it's a family kind of movie. It's funny. Like it runs on all cylinders, man.
Literally, yeah. Like, a kid can watch every single film, but every single film has also got adult jokes, and then it's witty, but they're all emotional, and it just hits, like, every single mark.
Yeah. 100% agree with you. And if anybody want to jump in and chat with us, let us know. If you got Stadia, we'll shoot you an invite and you could jump in. You don't even have to play the game with us, but we'll just chat. So I'm about to pick Iron Man for this one. So Hulk is my favorite comic book character, but I love, ever since I played Anthem and you were able to run and fly, I would create.
Oh, mate, I missed Anthem. I think I told you I
man.
missed out a few years of gaming. I only came back to it like last year, and I remember seeing
man.
Anthem, the trailer, like a year before it came out, or half a year before it came out, and I was so hyped for it. But by the time it came out, I was out of gaming, and I'd never got round to it. But it looked so cool, man. But everyone said it wasn't as good.
No,
Everyone
man.
said that it wasn't as good as it looked.
Here's the thing. It's a brilliant, amazing game. The thing is, when it came out, everybody compared it to Destiny. Before the game came out, they nicknamed it the Destiny Killer. Now, Destiny was out for so many years. So when the game
Love
came
Destiny.
out, it was buggy, and also it lacked content. Now, people got to remember, what helps Destiny out is PvP. Whenever you play Destiny, I was a big Destiny player, right? And so when
same.
Destiny lacked content, I just played PvP and killed people, and it held me over. So games like this or Anthem that doesn't have PvP, but it's kind of like a cool MMO, people will always get bored of it fast, right? So,
Yeah.
but make no mistake, brother. If you like this, you will fall in love with Anthem. It was a
Well,
cool game, man.
it's just gonna have to come to Stadia, man, because that's the only thing I'm playing at the minute.
Well, the problem is that they actually, so they stopped support on the game over a year ago. So they said,
Oh, like the servers.
yeah, they said. So what's cool? They left the servers open, so you can still play with people. So that was cool, but they will no longer add new stuff to the game. But here's the thing: how many games, like even back in the day, came out and they made the game, they put it out, and that's it. All they do is just update it, right? So I feel like you can still play. If you never play Anthem and played it today, man, it's a lot of content you could do, and it's an awesome
Like
game.
Skyrim.
Yeah, there you go. Yeah, or even like
It's one of those.
Okay.
What were you gonna say?
No, I was gonna say even like recently, Outriders. When the developers made Outriders, they said, "Listen, this is not a live service game. We're gonna put the game out. It's gonna have stuff in game that you could get loot and stuff, but that's it. And we don't plan on they'll see what happens if they should add to it and this and that. And guess what? That came out a year ago, right? And that's a new game that's considered a looter game, but it's not gonna be go on and on and on. It just got online multiplayer. Oh, we both got 2 flying characters. Yes.
I wanted to keep up with you, man. I saw you going with Iron Man, and I thought, let's have a zoom.
Oh, so we're really about to. Now, here's what sucks. They put us pretty much on the same stage, man.
Yeah, it's the exact same one.
Yeah, he should have. What's his name?
They're bringing 2 new villain sectors out with this update, though. So they'll have a couple of villain sectors. It's the same enemies.
Taskmaster, yeah.
Yes, it's Taskmaster, but it's a new mission with them, so it's a little something interesting. New content.
Hey, I'm cool with that. This is the thing. I love this game just because it's third-person multiplayer with superpowers, right? And that could have been any game.
Yeah.
That was Anthem. That's my formula for any developers listening. If you want to wow me, just make the game third-person on multiplayer, and add some type of abilities, superpowers, just anything. And I'm already into it. But what made Anthem go a step above was Anthem was also, and I'm just gonna be cheesy with Iron Man Fly Away. Anthem had flying, and there was no game I ever played that the flying was so good as it was in Anthem. Besides this.
That was the big thing in all the trailers that looked so cool, man. You could fly around, but it was an open world map, wasn't it?
Yeah.
So you could fly like anywhere, and I'm pretty sure at the time you didn't have any games like that.
No, I always tell people, you can't compare Anthem to any game besides this now. But same thing with this. You can't compare this to any other game but Anthem. You could say, well, it's this and that, but the flying makes it just on another level, man. It's just a different feeling.
What about the Spider-Man games? Getting to swing around and things like that. I've not played any of them in years. I haven't played a Spider-Man game since like PlayStation 2 or something like that.
And I'll say this, man, the Spider-Man games are definitely, if you're a Spider-Man fan, man, you feel like you're Spider-Man. Even Spider-Man on this. So my son got this for PlayStation, and when Spider-Man came out for this, I used his account to play it and stream it. And
too right.
Yeah, I had to. I was like, I need to know. But just like anything, right? If he's not your favorite character, after a while, he's cool. Like every character in this game. They play great, right? They're awesome. But after a while, you just kind of gravitate to your favorite character. And that's the same thing happened with Spider-Man. He's great. He plays great. But he's not the end-all, be-all. You don't need Spider-Man to, You don't feel like you're missing out because Spider-Man isn't on this game. So that's cool.
I do a little bit. I feel like I'm missing out a little bit, but it's just because I enjoy Tom Holland so much, man. And he's kind of modeled off him, isn't he?
So I feel like to a point he is more like they try to make him look like him a little bit. They definitely do.
Yeah.
In the meantime, I'm
which is cool.
you to the lower floors to
now, did you say no? Did you see No Way Home?
Yeah, I've seen No Way Home, man. I've absolutely loved it.
Oh man.
Bro, I love The Amazing Spider-Man. I don't care what anyone says. Andrew Garfield was good. He was good. And everyone kind of said he wasn't, and everyone thought the movies were a bit of a flop, but seeing him come back, I thought you could really see the wit that he just didn't get worked out of him in the scripts before, because the scripts before weren't the same. Like I say, MCU, man, it just hits something else. It hits every level.
Yes.
And Spider-Man with Sam Raimi and Tom Maguire. Is that,
No,
what's his
Tobey
name?
Maguire.
Tobey Maguire, that's the one. It was good. But it was cheesy. It wasn't cheesy at the time, but you go back and watch them now,
Right.
and you think that Mary Jane is just ridiculous.
Yeah, but I gotta say this though, man. Spider-Man 2 with Doc Octopus is an amazing game. That game. I mean, a game. Sorry, that movie. Wow. That was a great movie. That was a really good Spider-Man movie, I thought.
Do you know, I've loved every single one of them, but I think MCU hit a nerve with wit. Every single one of their movies is got every single character, even if they're not comedic characters, is hilarious
Yeah,
somehow.
But here's my only thing with the MCU, right? I'm looking to see what they're gonna do next with Spider-Man, but technically their Spider-Man always had the Tony Stark armor and stuff. So you didn't really ever get to see like a true Spider-Man on his own kind. And that's the difference. So he wows you because, man, he's could do way more than the Spider-Mans we've seen from Tom Holland and Tobey Maguire, but that's because he had a little help from Iron Man. So
that's true.
Let's see the new movie where now he doesn't have Stark Tech and all that stuff. You know? Let's see how awesome it's going to be.
Well, he still has Stark Tech, doesn't he? Because,
No, remember, well, spoiler alert for anybody watching. Remember at the end, because the memory thing, remember? I'm trying to see if we could talk about it, but not talk about it. Listen, if you didn't see this movie by now, I don't know what to tell you guys. But, yeah, he doesn't have that anymore because he doesn't have the support anymore from Happy, remember?
No, man, I'm blanking. I'm really blanking.
Remember, no one knows who he is anymore.
Yeah, he does finally get his way. No one knows him. Yeah.
And remember, Happy was the one that was supporting him after Stark died.
But people are theorizing it's going to be Strange who ends up supporting him, aren't they?
Well, even Strange forgot who he was. Remember, everybody.
Well, that's true. That's true.
Yeah, everybody. So,
do you think they're going to do a Venom and Spider-Man film?
Here's what a lot of people think is that you're gonna get Venom versus Andrew Garfield Spider-Man.
Really?
Yeah, because if you pay attention, that's where that Venom is from, his universe. So Venom is from Andrew Garfield Spider-Man's universe.
How does it say that much?
So I'm trying to remember. So it's really cool. So on the weekends or Sundays, I mean, I haven't did it in a while, but me and a guy, we created a channel called Big Mike Little N, and then we got a group of people that joined us. We call ourselves the Comic Cinema Crew. So I told my buddy he could take over the channel because I'm really usually busy on the weekends, so like I'm barely ever like. I did eat it all. Look at that. But anyway, those guys are super. When I say comic book geeks, man, like they know everything. So, no, I'm good, not yet. So on that show, we did a show, and you would love it, where we had Tobey Maguire versus Tom Holland, and see who was the best Spider-Man. Now we did this before the No Way Home came out. And so we went over everything. Then when No Way Home came out, we came back and we went over the whole movie. We do a thing called spoiler discussions where we break down from beginning to end like everything about the movie. So anyway, those guys are super into it, and they was explaining that I think something about like what buildings is in what Spider-Man movies, and if you look at where Venom is at, whatever building is in there that's not in there, that blah blah blah, they figured out that those are the same buildings that was in the Tom Holland's universe. Sorry, not Tom Holland.
I'm with you.
Andrew Garfield. So that's how they figured that out. Then also remember, we're still gonna somehow get a Venom in the MCU because again, spoiler alert. Sorry guys. Remember in the movie, a piece of Venom was left in the MCU. So, you know.
I love that little cutscene with oh, what's his face at the end with Venom, where he's just in the bar.
Oh yeah. And you're talking about the end of which one?
No Way Home.
No Way Home. Okay, yeah. I was thinking about at the end of Venom 2.
I still haven't seen Venom 2.
Ooh,
That's
okay.
the only one I've still not seen, man. I'm looking forward to it so much.
Come on, brother, you gotta get it. You gotta see it.
That's the one that I've still not caught up with. I've seen everything
Okay.
else.
There will be carnage. Oh, how about the level of detail in this game where they let anybody jump into the Hulk Buster?
Wait,
Dude.
anyone can jump
Yeah,
in?
yeah. Oh man, I should have
Bro,
did
I
it.
never knew that.
I didn't know. Yeah, I should have did it. Yeah. So if you know how you tap the button to become a Hulkbuster, if you hold it down, the suit will just appear and he won't be in it, and even the Hulk could jump into the Hulkbuster.
Seriously, man,
Yeah.
that's so cool. I knew you could put it on the ground in front of you. I'd accidentally done it before and thought, oh, that's a bit weird. But I never knew that it meant someone else could jump in.
Yeah. People thought it was a glitch at first when the game came out. Sorry, when the beta was out, people thought it was a glitch, and come to find out, like, no, they intended for anybody to be able to jump in the suit.
Avengers. If we get any more sightings,
That's so cool. Do you know that's one criticism, and it's not really a criticism, it's just like something constructive, I think, that could make it a little bit cooler. That Hulkbuster, that it doesn't change colour with the different suits for Iron Man.
Oh, okay.
And I think it'd be really cool if they did something like that. I know, like, it's a bit of extra work, and they don't really need to, because it's not what he wears.
Right.
It's super, isn't it? But it would just be really cool if you got a bunch of different Hulkbuster
I can
designs.
see that. But technically, they don't. I feel like they don't have to because they make like the nanobites put the suit on you, so they get away with
Yeah.
that. It's not like your suit turned into the Hulkbuster.
Yeah.
The Hulkbuster kind of appears.
Yeah, I know what you mean.
So let's check out this chat. Baker Chaos said, "No Way Home is pretty good." Yo, what's going on, Week? Said Cowboy, what do you think about the details on the Sony subscription service? Whoa. So do you want to chat about this for a little bit, Wilson? Did you pay attention to
Is this Spartacus?
Yes, so now we know, as of I think it was 8 a.m. my time this morning, Sony made an official announcement, and it's not so now it's not called Spartacus. The real name is just PlayStation Plus. So
Okay.
when Spartacus, I'm about to do it. When PlayStation Plus comes out, and it's going to come out in June, it's going to be released to, I believe, China first or Asia, and then it's going to come to North America. So when it comes out, then PlayStation Now will no longer exist, and you're going to be upgraded to the highest tier.
What's PlayStation Now?
Oh, PlayStation Now is like their cloud service.
Okay. So they do already have a cloud service.
Correct, but
see, I'm really new to all this stuff, man.
Well,
I understand Stadia because I got onto it a year ago, and since I've been keeping up with you guys, with you and all the other Stadia community over the past couple of weeks, I've started to hear about all this stuff that's in the works. I'd already heard about GFN, but I've now heard about Shadow, and I now have a better understanding of GFN. Obviously, Scalar's just been announced, and you've all been talking about that like non-stop.
Yeah. It's mind blowing. So, how did you get into Stadia, if I may ask?
I wanted to get back into gaming. I hadn't been into it for years, and what was it? I had a friend who just started Twitch streaming, and he mentioned this Google Stadia thing. He's like, "Have you got internet?" And I was like, "Yeah." He's like, "Bro, you don't even need to get a Chromecast. You've got a MacBook. You've got an iMac. It'll play on that. Just get a controller if you want, or use a keyboard and mouse. Go on Google Chrome, and if you go onto Stadia, you can start playing like this." And at the time, Destiny 2 was all the rage. I got the Pro, went on Destiny 2, and I was playing with everyone on there at the time. Absolutely loved it, and it was new games every month, and you could claim the games, and I was like, this is amazing. So it was a bit over a year ago. It was like a year and a half ago or something like that. But yeah, I just hopped back into gaming through that, got onto Destiny 2, carried on from where I began with Destiny 1. And yeah, since then I've just been picking up the Pro games and obviously getting into Ubisoft games because they always do massive sales on them. So I've finally caught back up on Assassin's Creed, except I haven't played Black Flag or the one that comes after it yet, but I've played all the new ones. So yeah, That's how I end up getting back into gaming,
Wow.
man. But I've only just started to catch up with all the other stuff that's going on since I joined your community, like over the past couple of weeks, and you've all been talking about it. So I'm still kind of clueless when it comes to, like, I get the idea of Scalar, this cloud tool where it's just amazing processing power. It's basically computers, but on servers that you can like rent out to people, and it's going to make gaming a lot better. But I don't get how, like, all the differences between the Xbox cloud game and between this new, because they've just done a new announcement, haven't they? And then
Yeah.
PlayStation's new announcement of not Spartacus, the
So-
new PlayStation Plus.
So let me break it down real quick.
Yeah.
Let's do this. So,
I think I've lost you.
oh yeah, hold up, that was me. Okay, you got me back?
I've lost you. Are
Am I back now?
you still in chat?
Ah,
Can you still hear me?
I can. Hold on.
Oh, there you are.
Okay, there we go. All right. You know what it was? I moved my controller and my microphone. It just came out a little bit. All right.
Oh, right.
So let's do this. Purple Haze is in the building, and here we go. Say, hey, Cowboy, I missed the announcement. Did they talk about cloud native games? This girl, she gonna keep trolling me. All right. So we're gonna talk about it real quick. So Stadia, you get Stadia, you see how it works. GFN is similar to Stadia, but you buy your games on PC. However, you would have always bought PC games. And if those games are in GFN service, you're able to stream those games through GFN service, because those games would show up on GFN service because you'll link it and you can play it, right? So
Yeah, I heard of GFN like a
cool.
year or so ago, and I quickly looked it up and I saw I could play Skyrim on it again, and I was absolutely buzzing. But then I found out it's like all these wait times and stuff, and it was more expensive than Stadia, so I just kind of left it alone.
Yeah. Now I will give GFN credit. Like when they announced their 3080 tier, that wowed me. But I will say, it for me maybe it's a little too expensive just to have the ability, and because I'm not a PC gamer. If I was a PC gamer, then
like if you already had a library of like 300 PC games, then invest in GFN because you've got them all and you can play it on anything.
Yep, that made sense. Now, let's go down the line to Luna. Luna is
What's Luna?
It's Amazon. Amazon created.
Okay.
It's very similar to Stadia. In kind of like Stadia feels like a console where you just press play on a game and go. Where GFN feels like a PC because you could change the settings, you could add ray tracing, you could do all the stuff you can do on PC, right? Now Luna is similar to Stadia, but just think of only Stadia Plus or Pro. So you know how Pro is only a subscription, but Stadia you're also able to buy your own games. Like for instance, this game we're playing, we both bought because it's not in Stadia Pro. Well, Luna, just think of Luna as just a Stadia Pro. It's just a subscription. You pay, and they add games in it. Sometimes games leave, and that's it.
Kind of a bit more like the old basic Game Pass.
Correct. Kind of like Game Pass. But then what's special about Luna is they have what's called channels, pages, whatever. So you can have a Ubisoft channel where you could pay extra, and through that service, you can play all Ubisoft games. You could have another channel where you could play retro games. You can have another channel where you could play all of the Jackbox games. You can have a kids channel, right? So a children's channel. So that's how Luna works. So you could pay for whatever you want. Hey, I want to pay to have the subscription service that give me games like, kind of like a Stadia Pro, or you could pay for those other channels. All right, that's that. Now, Xbox is probably one of the coolest ones because for the price, you get a lot, right? So Xbox is $14.99 to get the Ultimate Xbox, which Ultimate Game Pass, I think it's called, where you can have Game Pass, so you can play games on your console. You can play xCloud, which is or Xbox Game Streaming is called, and that's their cloud service. What makes them really cool and stand out is any Xbox exclusive game, they add it in the library for that same $14.99.
Right, so you get all the exclusives for the subscription to Xbox. That makes sense. That's pretty cool. But can you play that on any device as well, like you can with Stadia?
Pretty much. You could play it on your phone. You could play it on your laptop. You could play it on a lot of things. Now, Stadia, they went the extra above and beyond to make you darn near could play it on everything, even TVs now. Xbox is getting there, but you can't. It doesn't have as many devices. But they're coming out with a little dongle that you're going to be able to plug up to a TV. So to be
Like a
version of
Chromecast.
Chromecast, yes. Now,
Yeah.
PlayStation issue is PlayStation Now has been out longer than all of them, right? Years and years ago, it was a service called OnLive that was a cloud service. It wasn't even popular to me. I never even knew about it or cared about it. And this is, I think, I want to say like 10 years ago. So Sony bought out OnLive, and they took that technology and they created PlayStation Now. Now, PlayStation Now was only for when PlayStation 4 came out, they didn't make it backwards compatible. So you couldn't play your PlayStation 1, 2, and 3 games on a PlayStation 4, so they came out with PlayStation Now. Hey,
Right.
we got the service, $9.99 a month. You got a back catalog of games, but you stream them. Some of them you could download. So for a PlayStation fan like myself, I never even got it because I was like, I already played and beat those old games. Why do I even care, right? But Project Spartacus was saying, hey, we see how popular xCloud is, or Xbox service, so we want to have a similar service. So their service was just announced this morning, and pretty much it's going to be a few different tiers, and it's going to, I'll just talk about the top tier, because top tier is everything. So it's going to have over 400 games. Well, no, the top tier is going to be more. So they said one of the tiers, the second tier is going to have 400 older games, and they're going to have an additional, I think, 375. So call it almost 800 games total, older games. They're going to add PlayStation 4 games. They're going to have PlayStation 5 games.
And PlayStation's got a lot of exclusives, like really good exclusives too.
Right. So, but they won't be doing what Xbox do when you get day and date exclusive games. Those games are going to come out later on. So that's pretty much their thing in a nutshell. The only thing they didn't do is they didn't carve out and make it specific if every game will be able to be played in the cloud. Because here's the difference with Xbox, 90% of the games that come out on Game Pass also will work on xCloud. Not 100%, but 90, right? So I need Sony to say, hey, 50% of these games, or 100%, or 20%. Like, that's what they didn't lay out.
A number, yeah.
Right? They didn't let you know, again, it doesn't come out to June. So we got some time before they really need to define it. Also, here's the issue with them. Their cloud streaming is only supported on a PlayStation 4, 5, and PC. There is no mobile device. So like this past weekend, I went to my mother-in-law's house with Stadia. I just took my controller and my phone, and guess what? I was playing over there. With PlayStation cloud service, that wouldn't be possible unless I bring a PC. But when I go over there, I don't use her internet because she don't have unlimited. And cloud gaming uses a lot of bandwidth. So they got to figure that out. Other than that, I think it sounds cool. Stadia is still for me. I was hoping they were a contender, kind of, because I used to be a big PlayStation fan. And I would just really want to see PlayStation get into the game. But for me, what they announced is good, but it isn't good enough for you to see me say, oh, man, I want to subscribe. But we'll see.
Well, the main feature of cloud gaming right now is its accessibility, isn't it? That's the main novelty of cloud gaming is how accessible it is to anyone, anywhere. That's how I got into it, man. I didn't pay anything except for £9 so I could get a Pro, and I already had a computer in my house and I already had Wi-Fi. All of a sudden, I've got Destiny now.
Yeah,
it's amazing, but PlayStation, if you can't, like not most people don't have a PC, but a lot of people don't have a PC. A lot of people just depend on a TV. They depend on their phone for things nowadays. Most people my generation don't even look at a TV, really, do they? Like 21, 22-year-olds, they spend all day on the phone, and sometimes they have a little MacBook or a Chromebook. But
I didn't even use a PC into Stadia. I only got this gaming laptop because I bought a cheaper laptop thinking, okay, Stadia could run on anything. But I didn't realize to be a content creator and take the Stadia stream to somewhere else, then I was going to have to step it up. But other than that, it would have been the same. Like you said, it was so true. Like, what I need a laptop for? But let me get to these comments. And then let's
Holtz wants the link.
Oh. So, Holtz, it's not really a link today. It's simply you could join our party chat. So here, I know you made the chat, but it should allow me to be able to invite somebody, right?
Yeah, sure.
Okay, let's see. Let me invite my guy Holtz. Get him up in here. There we go. So Holtz, you got to turn on Stadia, and this is for anybody else too. Now remember, guys, I got to leave in about 10 minutes because I got to set up for the next show, and it's going to be a Stadia Bash community show. And what's going to be cool, guys, is I always do a mystery guest, so you guys don't know who it is, but it's definitely going to be somebody you all know and love, and just know it's going to be an epic show.
Yeah.
But Holtz, I don't see you on, so you got to turn on your Stadia, and we will be happy to shoot you a link. Because my guy Wilson is a really cool guy, and he doesn't mind. Let's see. All right, but anyways, while we wait for Holtz to get his life together, let me see. Don't see Holtz on here yet. Let me go to the chat. Oh wow, they kicked me out the game. All right, whatever. Did they kick you out the game too?
No, I'm still sat here. It's not even said that you're out the game.
Okay, yeah, it just ended me. Let me see.
Like out of Stadia.
No, I'm still in Stadia, just out the game. I think I didn't move long enough or something. All right, but
anyway,
right,
like it's timed out.
Let me answer this question real quick. Weeks asked me what I think of a Spartacus, or PlayStation Plus. I think it's good. I think it's a good step in the right direction, but I don't feel. How do I say this? I'm not one of the guys and I'm gonna make a video about this, but I'm not one of the guys to say it need exclusive games like Microsoft does. And I don't want to say Sony exclusives are better than Microsoft, but I'll say Sony exclusives are better than Microsoft. But I feel like those are the marquee games that make so much money that Sony would be losing money if they put it in a service. Because I don't think everybody is service based yet, and not everybody's gonna jump to grab a service. And I feel like Sony's gonna do well by selling those games separately. So with that being said, I think it's a good service. I just need more info on cloud because I don't want to turn on my PlayStation that often, right? I want to play my PlayStation games on my laptop because, like you said, it's convenience, right? I love sitting here on my laptop or on my phone, and my wife and I, when we watch shows, I can still play games, right? So Sony just got to give me more info. Let's see. So that was my answer.
What is Atomic Heart? Mr. Urban World says it's the only game he's waiting for this year. Atomic Heart. I've not heard of it.
Yeah, that is another game. I've seen the trailer for that before, and it looks kind of cool. Which is cool as you're on my Discord, guys. Join my Discord because we talk about everything, as you already know, Wilson. So I'll find the trailer, or you can look the trailer up. I would put it on the screen, but I want us to do at least one more mission. And I'm just trying to look. Let's see. Maker said the big problem with No Way Home is instead of making people forget Peter Parker, make them forget who Spider-Man is, and it would have fixed everything. I guess, but yeah, that is a way to look at it. So nobody would know who Spider-Man is, but everybody would know. No. I think that wouldn't work because remember, the thing was, people knew that Peter Parker was Spider-Man, and they thought Peter Parker was a criminal. So if you got rid of Spider-Man and not Peter Parker, he probably still was going to be looked at as a criminal. And remember, that was the thing. They wouldn't let him into MIT. So he wanted them to no longer know who he was so he could have a regular life, and his friends could as well. Because they was associating, not just Spider-Man, but they was associating also Peter Parker with Spider-Man and as a criminal. So that was the thing. So your logic wouldn't actually work. All right, so I think I'm through everything. Let me fire the game back up. Let's at least do one more mission. Now, what mission would you want to do? Yo, what's up, Geek the Sneak?
Let's have a look. What have they got? Wakanda's always fun, but the super powered enemies can be annoying sometimes, man.
Yes, Wakanda is a little tough.
Yeah.
It gets real on Wakanda.
It does, man. Yeah, right, everyone liked Black Panther. I didn't like his fighting style that much in this.
I thought he was okay, but he was never a character that I was into. Sorry for everybody. Yeah. I was never a fan of him, and I didn't even like the movie. I liked the movie. I just didn't think it was a great movie. And so for me, he's okay, but
I'm excited to see what they're gonna do with War for Wakanda, the movie, though.
Yes, me too.
Very excited to see what they're gonna do. I'm guessing that Shuri's gonna end up the Black Panther, but they haven't even announced that officially yet, have they?
Right. No, they haven't. And they've been like, it's so many rumors of, okay, will she be the Black Panther? Will they recast somebody? Will they make, there's a lot of fan things out there that want, what was his name? The bad guy.
Killmonger.
Yeah, they want Killmonger to be the new Black Panther. So there's a lot. And, we'll never know.
Hey man, in another universe, in this new multiverse, they could get a Killmonger that could be good.
So here's the thing with the multiverse: anything is possible now.
That's it.
The
That's
fact
it.
that
I
they
mean,
did that,
I always thought Robert Downey Jr. was coming back, but as soon as they confirmed the multiverse, like I knew it. I knew it. Did you see his podcast with Joe Rogan that he did when he was releasing that Sweet Tooth?
no.
Yeah, he did one of those Joe Rogan podcasts, Robert Downey Jr., and he asked him about Iron Man, and in all of his interviews, like half a year or so after Endgame, he just wasn't sounding as sure anymore that he's not going to come back to it. It was always a little bit more open ended, and I think
Right.
if he's going to leave it open ended, it's probably established that he's probably going to come back. I think the only reason he left was creative differences in the whole. You remember how he was fighting for everyone to get better money
Right.
through like Age of Ultron and things like that, because everyone was getting terrible pays compared to him.
I'm gonna do a drop zone. Here, I'll pick one, and let's do our last mission. And the drop zones are fast, guys. So we're gonna blow through this drop zone, and then I'll call it quits. And then you guys get ready. In about 5 minutes, I'll literally have another stream up, and you guys are gonna see who my mystery guest is. Also, why don't you guys take some guesses, and tell me who you think is gonna be my mystery guest today? And
I am gonna guess Purple Haze because she's seeming a little bit more active recently.
Okay, she has been really active lately. I don't know who to pick. Do I just finish it out with Hulk? Do I get? Oh, you know what? I'm gonna get my werewolf Captain America.
Oh, I love that skin, man.
How about we
I
do
love
that?
that skin. I'm tempted to get it while they're still on half price.
Well, you know what? I got it because I had enough in-game currency.
Yeah, that's what I did to get the Ragnarok skin, and I've still
Okay.
got 1,000 in-game currency right now, so I'm tempted to go for that Capwolf one, but I don't know. I got Maestro a couple of days ago, and I'm absolutely buzzing with it. I love the Maestro skin, man.
Oh yeah. Well, I remember we was talking, and you was like, "Oh, now I could get Maestro."
Yeah, I literally logged on like 20 minutes later and went and bought them.
That's cool, man. Yeah, it was what, 50% off.
Yeah,
So are
50%
you ready?
off.
You got your guy?
Yeah.
All right, let's do it. Let's do it. All right, so you say Purple Haze. What do you guys think in the chat? Who will be my mystery guest
has
for
revealed the location
today?
of an elite AIM squad. We have an opportunity to take them out before
Rock is in the
AIM
building.
can
So I
deploy
just
the
realized my
against the
chat
resistance.
was
is a
like
quick
frozen.
hit-and-run
So
operation.
I ended it and
Take
came
out the
back in
targets
there.
and return to us
Robin
unharmed
Banks
if
in the
possible.
building. Rock is in the building. What's up, Rock? Say, can you hear me, Steven? Let's see.
An elite AIM
Good
team is
stuff.
close by and
All right,
on
let's go
alert.
Oh,
do
well
this.
done.
Updating your HUD.
We gotta beat this real quick. And by the way, guys, the next stream is only an hour, so don't worry, I won't be taking up everybody's time today, streaming like crazy. Oh, the thing with Captain America is so awesome, where I just hit people with my shield. I just throw it, and it's like heat seeking.
He was like the most OP character to begin with, wasn't he?
So you know what's crazy? Oh, somebody's character is way back here. I didn't really use him in the beginning.
Neither did I, but everything that I saw online on the forums and things like that, everyone was saying he was the best. And then I got into him when I started playing the game a couple months ago, and he really is pretty powerful. That shield bouncing around everywhere
remember
is
when they
mad.
added the shield dash thing so you could break through doors? Remember, he didn't have that when the game first started. So
I didn't know that, man. I didn't know he didn't have it at first.
You know how some characters like Hulk and what's her name? Hulk and Miss Marvel could break through the doors. Iron Man
Thor.
types. Well, Captain America originally wasn't one of the ones that could break through the doors, and they added that.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah, because they had the tech ones, didn't they, that could hack things like
Iron
Iron Man.
Yeah. And you know what? I used to complain. So when he first came out, I said everything about this game is good. But my one issue, I used to say, was that Captain America was too slow. Well, then I didn't realize that you could hold down the run button, and then you could you hold down the run button. So I'm like, okay,
With
he's
his
real
shield.
slow. But yeah, then you put the shield out, and he runs really fast. I'm like, oh, so I don't know if that was in the beginning, or if they added that. But again, I didn't use him that much. But whenever I used him, I was like, man, he's slow. But he's not. So here's a question: how do you like flying? Since you've never played Anthem, like, did the flying it grew on you? Did it take you a little bit?
It didn't take that long, and I fell in love with it. Honestly, I probably bashed this game for a solid like 3 months when I first got it, man. Just playing it day in, day out, just because the flying around was so cool. Iron Man was my first 150 champion, just because I thought he was so fun to play with. Thor, he's fun with flying around, but he just... Iron Man flying, I like to put AC/DC on in the background, man, and it feels like the movies again, you know what I mean?
Dude, let me tell you this. When Anthem came out, everybody made a character that had the Iron Man colors. Like, you tried your best. I made an Iron Man looking character. I made a Hulkbuster looking character. Like, dude, I wanted Iron Man because I never played a game where it felt like that, you know, where you're flying around. And so when I seen the trailers for this game, I was like, oh my God, I hope the flying is as good as it is in Anthem. And when the game came out, and dude, I think it's better. Because here's the thing with Anthem. Anthem, you couldn't fly forever. You had like a certain it
Fuel.
ran out after a while.
Yeah.
And so, which I get it, they didn't want you to fly around forever. But in this, they took, like, that's not a thing, you know?
Nah.
And that just gave it that extra wow.
I really like how you can, one of the specializations for Iron Man, you can get him to do that speed bonus that he got in the campaign, and he can go stupidly fast. It only lasts as long as you've got the intrinsic energy, but if you put on supercharge, you can get across like any map in like 20 seconds, and it's already fast enough as a flyer.
Okay, so wait, I don't know. I don't know what you're talking about. You're gonna have to show me.
One of the it's in the skills menu when you can do all the different specializations.
Okay.
It's the furthest one to the right. It's in it's in the furthest one to the right category anyway. The utilization specializations. One of them is hold A, and he gets a speed boost while he's flying. It just uses his intrinsic energy. But if you do it while he's supercharged, obviously his intrinsic energy lasts like 20 seconds, so you get a big speed boost. It's really fun, man.
Oh wow!
You've got the different options. You've got flares that you can have. You can have him just do extra damage while he's flying, or you can have him do that speed boost, which is really fun.
Okay, I'm gonna have to look that up. Definitely. All right, so I am going to switch back over to the camera screen, and I am closing out. Oh wait, I was about to close out Stadia, and I forgot. Wait, we're talking through Stadia. It clicked off.
Whoops.
Well, anyway, listen, I want to thank you very much, man, for joining.
I want to thank you for having me, man. It's been fun. I've watched you a lot over the past couple of weeks. We're actually getting to play with you. It's been a good laugh.
Well, I definitely want to bring back this game and start playing it more. And I'm glad I know another person who likes it. And I tell you this, Crow loves this game. He was going to play today, but they had a meeting at the end of the day of his job, so he couldn't join. And Suave likes this game, but I know once World War Z is, come on, he's out. That guy Kachil likes the game. So there's some people who are, Ray has this game. A bunch of people have
Jeff
the game,
said last night that he likes it, and he was thinking about playing with us today.
Yeah, so Jeff is a fan, but Jeff is kind of a novice. He had it, but just recently started playing it. He did a stream. Right. But it's fun to play with people who are new anyway, you know?
Yeah, that's it. Well, they've still got the excitement of flying around again.
Yeah. So with that said, I am going to get off so I could get ready for the next show. And I just want to once again thank you for being a part of the stream. And I will talk to you in chat and in the
Yeah,
Discord.
definitely, man. I'll catch you on the next stream.
Okay, sounds good.
Looking forward to see who you've got. See you later, man.
All right, guys, that was Wilson. Give him a hand. He's an awesome guy, man. All right, so with that said, guys, I am going to end the show so I can get the next show together for you guys. Paul, thank you very much, Paul. And guys, you know I like to close this thing out. Now that I got my new, I could have did that a lot smoother, but anyway. So guys, it was awesome putting on another show for you guys. Marvel Avengers is my favorite game, and it was really cool to play it again. I'm loving the fact that I got somebody new to play the game with, but I am going to be playing a lot of World War Z. That's going to be a big thing. But anyway, guys, look out for some more streams of mine. If you go to my channel, I have all of my scheduled streams. So right after this, I'm going to be doing another Stadia Bash Community Spotlight. Tomorrow, I will be doing my wrestling podcast because I'm a wrestling fan and WrestleMania is this weekend. We're going to see if we could predict all the WrestleMania matches. And then Thursday, I will be doing another giveaway where I'm going to be giving away another copy of Mad Streets. And as you see, Wilson won last week. So you guys jump in. It'll go smoother this time because I'm going to do what I did last week, but from the door. So, and also we have a mini tournament. So let's see who could be the all-purpose champion of Mad Streets. So with that said, guys, I'm going to get out of here. I got to leave you guys with a little bit of my outro for my Avengers. And with that said, and now your mom knows. All right, I just hit the wrong button, and I'm sorry. So what I meant to hit was this. Stadia Avengers out!